its best. 1 minute down, next minute up.
So hello everyone, welcome to the Generation Gap podcast. This is the very first one जिसमें हमने AI के इस्तेमाल के साथ
special effects
के साथ दानियाल को जो है वो अपने अंदर यहाँ पे फीड के अंदर हमने ऐड कर लिया है.
Yeah.
So चलिए देखें it's so realistic and lifelike as you can see. I can barely tell what is reality anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
क्यों जी? बिल्कुल. So great to see you here after all. इतने अरसे के बाद.
We met for the first time.
What exactly have been doing? लगता मुझे कि मैं आपको चाइना फिरा रहा था.
Yeah, exactly.
Not Islamabad.
Yeah. We're going back to China after this.
हाँ.
Yeah.
Exactly. तो अभी जो सारे हमें दोबारा चाइना को फिर आपको चेक करवाना है. तो basically यहाँ पे घूमते हुए अभी we're just looking at all the places जो कि क्या कहते हैं Chinese stores and Chinese hotels and all that. आप जब कहा था कि स्पेशल चीज़ इस्लामाबाद में दिखाया. यहाँ का यही है. बाकी तो फिर मैं आपको क्या दिखाऊंगा. That's the only special place that I can remember.
We were discussing the role between global conflict and Islamabadi cuisines.
Exactly. I think that was a theory that we stumbled upon. It was a fascinating theory that we had, जो कि हमने पहले इसमें देखी थी, which was कि every time there's a conflict anywhere in the world, it improves Islamabadi cuisine. So essentially theory ये थी कि जब 60s to 70s में चाइना में cultural revolution के साथ बहुत सारे लोग भागे थे, that introduced Islamabad and the rest of Pakistan to Chinese cuisine. Then during the 90s जब Taliban आए, a lot of Afghans ran away to Islamabad, so we had like those Afghani burger and those crinkle cut fries जो आपको कर Islamabad के अंदर नजर आते हैं. So we started seeing those. Then you had Syrian refugees coming here, so Syrian shawarma आपका आना शुरू हुआ. You also had Lebanese/Syrian food वो भी आपको नजर आना शुरू हो गया in Islamabad as well. And then you also अभी currently जो आपके हज़ारा community के लोग हैं, they came to Islamabad as well after like the entire situation. So जब भी जहाँ में कोई fucked up scene होता है, तो आपको लगता है कि Islamabadi cuisine जो है वो improve होने वाला है. So that was something that we kind of stumbled upon. But अभी जो हम यहाँ पे आए थे, I think the thing that we wanted to discuss was the overall World Cup preparation. काफ़ी दिनों से हम उससे बात करना चाह रहे थे. I think initially we wanted to talk about the New Zealand series, जिसपे हम बात कर रहे थे. And then after the New Zealand series, we thought कि maybe there's like a broader perspective on this. So overall जो हमारी बात उसमें थी एशिया कप की बात करना चाह रहे थे. So I feel like it would probably encompass the entire thing. अभी I think जो हम कर रहे थे after like the recently concluded series of did you see all the matches जो हमारे हो रहे थे? I think you went to one of the matches as well.
I went to one of the matches and it was coincidentally one of those matches where हमारा collapse हो गया.
हाँ, 4 मैच हम जीते थे जिसमें आप गए वो आप वो मैच वो हारे.
And it's a funny story.
नाहोसत के भाई वो.
It was a funny story. It was a funny story in the sense कि मैंने और मेरे अब्बू ने जाना था. So he kept asking me कि कब जाएं. I was like पाकिस्तान की जब बैटिंग होगी ना तब जाएंगे.
अच्छा.
And when we went, so 2 down थे. तो फिर eventually collapse हो गया तो. But Iftikhar played phenomenally. By the way, the hype that Iftikhar has, like these days, it's phenomenal. I don't know how that happened. I think a lot of Pakistani fans saw BPL में उसकी performances. ये सब मैंने इतना कुछ खास नहीं किया.
ये सब कुछ नहीं किया. वो इफ्ती मेनिया मैंने कहते हैं और मैं एक्सपेक्ट ही करता रहा इफ्ती मेनिया हुआ कोई.
Yeah, but इफ्ती मेनिया is very much in the minds of the people. I don't know how it's. I think it's because हमारी आवाम BPL वगैरह देखती है या maybe internet culture बहुत आगे बढ़ गया.
But I think it's also part of के वो चाचा की जो identity है.
Oh yeah, of course.
कि वो क्योंकि जब आया था तो I think you mentioning कि वो सब लोग चाचा चैंट करना शुरू कर दिया था उन्होंने. It's kind of like that. इस तरह से अफरीदी का बन गया था. They have this image that the crowd के mind में से वो लाला बन गया था और ये चाचा बन गया तो maybe there is something that they can relate to as well.
I think he's very much by nature he's a very interesting character because he is essentially a guy who is in his 40s, who is in form, fit, and playing at the highest level. So वो I think he's naturally, and it's also the fact that he's 40 लेकिन लिखा हुआ 30 आता है.
हाँ वो भी थी ना. वो याद है वीडियो भी थी जिसपे वो खड़ा हुआ था and he's standing with शहदाब के साथ खड़ा हुआ था. कहता शहदाब भाई और कहते भाई आप मुझे के मुझसे भाई क्या.
Yeah. No, it's also funny because I think 2-3 साल पहले उसकी एज 35 आती थी और अब एकदम से 30 हो गई है.
अच्छा.
So yeah.
ये वो सीन भी हुआ था. आपको याद है maybe you saw this like old footage of Shahid Afridi. उसकी पहली इनिंग्स में उसने 100 मारा था fastest on.
Yeah.
उसमें उसकी 820 लिखी हुई थी. नेक्स्ट मैच जब हुआ था कहते हैं उसकी 16 साल में.
Youngest
batsman बन गया. His actual age is either 20 or 21 जो लिखी आती है in his first match.
And that was his actual age.
That was his actual age.
Yeah.
So which actually raises the question कि जब वो एंड पे खत्म हुआ था his actual age must have been like about 40, right? must have been his 40s by the time he retired.
What this really proves is ICC ID card नहीं देखता, which is something you would expect.
हाँ.
Okay, but
But I think you also, and this is like a segue, like you raised an interesting point कि इन लोगों को देख के like संदिस्पा हो गया या चाचा हो गया.
yeah,
You realize that this players can play well to their 40s, like actual international standard के players आपके
yeah,
हो सकते हैं. Abdullah Shafique की तरह, he was probably a good player up to his 40s. Even I'm pretty sure Shoaib Akhtar kept bowling, like क्योंकि वो Shoaib Akhtar की भी age मेरे ख्याल में कम लिखी हुई थी, and he played till like 35 or something
yeah.
officially, and I think he was definitely 41 or 42 at the time.
And he was like 140 at his
तब भी
last.
वो 145 तक करा
Yeah.
रहा था, even at the end of his career. So
Yeah.
that also is quite fascinating कि जो आप देखते हैं कि players can actually play really well up to their 40s अगर आपके मतलब fundamentals strong हैं,
Fitness
level
है.
आपने रखा हुआ है,
Yeah.
you can actually take it quite far. And you don't necessarily have to say कि अच्छा ठीक है कि मैं 35 का हो गया तब से करियर खत्म हो गया, which is what we assume, but they probably have a good 5-6 years in them, which is quite long for international cricket. But besides that point, let's
But
get
like
back
someone
to the,
like Kohli as well, a lot of people predict कि वो 5 साल खेलेगा. But I see him playing for another 12 years because given his level of fitness,
हाँ.
I don't see कि उसकी body इतनी जल्दी
Well, तो I mean नहीं, लेकिन हाँ भाई कोई बात है, मैं I assume कि he's someone जो between 40 to 45 भी अच्छा खेल जाएगा.
Yeah.
For past 45, I don't see anyone doing
Yeah.
that well.
Yeah.
But yeah, up to 45 तक मेरे ख्याल में Kohli is probably fit enough.
Yeah.
I feel कि वो उस तक खेल सकता है. बाकी हाँ, ये है कि इंडिया में competition बहुत ज़्यादा है. You might find someone who is at that level and much younger, तो obviously उसको preference दी जाएगी. लेकिन वो बात है कि I think it's coming back to the series जो हमारी हो रही थी उसके बाद. So I think उसमें जो overall आपने देखा, what exactly are the fundamental sort of lessons that you kind of picked up from that? You feel in the 5-match series that we had, or at least things that we need to address going forward towards the World Cup.
Okay, so couple of things. First of all, it's an excellent team. Like I don't think इतनी अच्छी team हमारी कभी भी गुजरी, and I think it's because bowling तो हमारी शुरू से अच्छी
Although
थी.
we were surprised when they became number 1. To be honest, हम आपस में
That came out of nowhere.
हम तो हैं number 1 कैसे बने?
And then went number 3 for all.
और फिर उसके बाद number 3 हो गए.
So ICC realized कि clerical error हुआ.
गलती हो गई, चलो भाई खींच
Yeah.
जाओ.
Yeah, I think they saw the last match, 5th wala, and they were like, no. But it's an excellent team. I think we didn't have a team like this for a while. It's sad that this team is coming at a time when ODI in general is dying.
हाँ.
Although I think ODI World Cup जब तक आएगा तो ODI will become alive again because आजकल teams are hitting 380 plus. And this is one of the points that I wanted to bring up. Even though we have an excellent batting lineup and a bowling lineup. And हमारी bowling lineup ऐसी है कि हम अगर कोई टीम 380 की तरफ जा रही है तो हम उसे 300 तक रोक देंगे. But that doesn't erase the fact कि जो current trend चल रहा है that is more towards 380, 350 plus at least. And हमारी टीम जब हम न्यूजीलैंड के साथ खेल रहे थे granted कि this is a C team that they had because everyone was playing, even their B players were playing IPL that time. But it also raises the question कि जब पूरी दुनिया का एक ट्रेंड चल रहा है कि हम 380 की तरफ जा रहे हैं और हमारा maximum is 350. That raises a lot of questions regarding ODI prep because if you look at India की prep and the way India is playing their ODI and they had matches with Australia, Sri Lanka, तो ये तो 400 regularly कर चुके हैं. And हमारी team का batting as good as it is, I don't think they're capable unless Fakhar Zaman goes berserk, which he does from time to time.
Okay.
I don't think they have that caliber to reach 400.
I think even our high performing players are not exactly like very high strike rate players.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because for example, हम बात करते हैं Mahmood Haq has an amazing average, Babar has an amazing average, but they're not exactly like strikers of the ball.
Yeah. 80 के strike rate.
80, 90 के strike rate पे खेलने वाले player. Babar has gone up slightly now in the last year or so, but still it's not the kind of batting which आप कहेंगे कि हाँ consistently जो है वो आप 350 plus कर सकते हैं. लेकिन I think the advantage that Pakistan does have is with our bowling, most of the time we will able to restrict teams between 250 to 300.
Yeah. Move थोड़ा जैसे मेरा एंगल बन रहा है तो it's kind of there.
हाँ सही है. लेकिन वो यूं करके बात करना बहुत अजीब लगता है.
No, don't talk like this. I'm saying कि जैसे मैं it's more towards sideways की तरफ बैठा हूँ ना.
यूं?
Yeah.
यूं ना करो. यूं कर.
हाँ इस तरफ.
ठीक है. ठीक है.
Yeah.
So मैं जो क्या कह रहा था, you were talking about
Imamul Haq.
Imamul Haq. हाँ. नहीं मैं कह रहा था कि चलो despite the fact that Pakistan does have a weaker team in terms of like strike rate, we do have like batsmen who can get a lot of runs. लेकिन लेकिन फायदा ये है हमारे पास कि our bowling usually keeps teams down to 250, 300.
Yeah.
So I feel like even though this is the disadvantage that we have, but it's something that we covered up really well. So I mean, barring the the occasion or the odd occasion जहाँ पे हमारी टीम की bowling ना चले, because that's also going to happen. Like World Cup में एक आध दफा तो होना है.
Yeah.
So वो जो एक मैच है ना, उसमें क्या होगा? That's the bigger question for us कि जब एक particular match हार जाएंगे वही होने वाला है. जो हमेशा हम कहते हैं सेमीफाइनल में जाके हमारे साथ होता है. यार सेमीफाइनल में जब हम जाते हैं तो वहाँ पे हमारे मैच के साथ ऐसा भी होता है कि जब भी एक जो ऑस्ट्रेलिया के खिलाफ ऐसे हुआ
जो मेन वीकनेस होती है ना सेमीफाइनल में सामने होती है टीम की मोस्टली.
फंडामेंटली.
आई थिंक 2011 वर्ल्ड कप में भी जो वीकनेस थी वो एक्सपोज हुई थी विद द इंडिया मैच.
हाँ, मतलब इसमें हमारा फॉर एग्जांपल जब फाइनल इंग्लैंड के साथ हुआ था वहाँ पे द बिगर वीकनेस वाज आवर बैटिंग. एक्सपोज्ड अगेंस्ट द स्लो स्ट्राइक रेट ऑफ द बैटिंग. Because again अगर उनके पास एक decent target तो bowling team probably had the best performance in the entire tournament. I think उस मैच में final match में तो बहुत उन्होंने जान मारी. They were amazing. And then of course there was a healthy stroke of bad luck जो कि इसकी इंजरी के साथ हो गया शाहीन के साथ, and they might have pulled it off.
Speaking of which, do we need to talk about Shaheen ki pace? Because his pace was 128.30. That's his average.
Had dropped considerably.
Now, has he changed his style of playing? Because someone like him who can swing it both ways, who can seam the ball, he doesn't really need pace to be a good bowler, right?
Okay.
So maybe that's the approach that he's having. He's looking towards longevity, right? He's looking towards मुझे अपना career लंबा करना है तो I'll focus more on the line and line. Victor तो अभी भी ले रहा है. He's still the highest wicket taker. Yeah, it could be a sign of something more serious, which is उसकी body जवाब दे रही है. So which one is it?
I think it might be more of a case of him realizing he doesn't need to be that quick, and he probably doesn't need to stretch himself as much, because I think he's had a spate of some injuries, important injuries as well, and the World Cup injury probably does bother him still.
Yeah.
And maybe he's just trying to find ways कि जहाँ पे वो सोच रहा है कि maybe I can conserve my energy in certain places. इस तरह से even आपको याद होगा आमिर ने ऐसा करना शुरू कर दिया था post his return. Like Amir could have these amazing spells जहाँ he was bowling like 150 and swinging the ball both ways.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't do this in every match.
Yeah.
And he couldn't do that every match because उसे पता था कि मेरी body fundamentally हर match में नहीं कर पाएगी, but I will save this up and I will do this in the big games. Because I think even Shaheen will probably like उसने World Cup वगैरह में कराया था, I feel like his pace will go up to 140 again. वहाँ भी मैचेस में जाके वो actually जोर लगाएगा.
Yeah.
And he will bowl a lot faster as well. यहाँ पे like even I remember I was looking back at these old matches जब Wasim Akram का bowling spell था in like जो इंडिया की इनकी टेस्ट मैच थी Rich and I.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that one as well. Like, super highlights.
Was it the one where he set up Rahul Dravid?
Rahul Dravid,
Yeah.
amazing bowling. Yeah. It was like 128, 130.
Yeah.
And fundamentally, and I was thinking the same thing. Afridi is probably the closest bowler we've had to Wasim Akram. In the sense of a left armer who can swing the ball both ways.
I thought Shahid Afridi for a second.
No.
Because when we say Afridi.
हाँ नहीं अभी अब change होना शुरू हो गया है. अब आप सर्च करते हैं ना तो लाइक मुझे भी फील होता है कि अब मेरी एज हो रही है क्योंकि इन द सेंस अब अफरीदी अब लिखते हैं पहले शाहीन अफरीदी आता है और बाद में शाहिद अफरीदी आता है. गूगल सर्च पे अभी होना शुरू हो गया.
बिकॉज़ मेरा पूरा बचपन was अफरीदी was शाहिद अफरीदी.
एग्जैक्टली. तो वो या जिस समय मैं जो छोटा था रोनाल्डो was the Brazilian Ronaldo.
Yeah.
And जब वो initially क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो है लोग उसको फेक रोनाल्डो कहते थे. आपको पता है?
Yeah, I remember that.
So वो उस तरह की चीज़ होती रहती है. यहाँ पे भी कुछ ऐसा ही सीन हुआ है. So अफरीदी का ये सीन हुआ कि he's the only bowler I can remember who can do the same thing. Like left armer है जो कि both ways swing करता है at pace with a lot of control as well. Like he's probably the only one since Wasim could still do a lot more. And he also has like those Yorkers जो Wasim के थे. So probably the closest I've seen to that level of skill.
ज़्यादा है. I think it's because इसका reach ज़्यादा है. Height ज़्यादा. Height से reach आती है तो उसका control काफी ज़्यादा.
Wasim की height थी. He also would use that. So he's probably the closest prototype we've had to Wasim Akram. But of course Wasim की ये भी थी कि he had much more fit. He was much fitter. अफरीदी का ये मसला रहा है कि he's had injuries. तो अभी मुझे लगता नहीं, आई डोंट थिंक अभी उस लेवल पे आया, उस एज पे आया कि जहाँ पे इट्स फंडामेंटली स्टार्ट अफेक्टिंग हिज पेस. आई थिंक इट्स मोर ऑफ अ मेंटल थिंग वेयर ही इज ट्राइंग टू काइंड ऑफ कंजर्व हिज एनर्जी कि ठीक है आई नीड टू स्टे फिट. सो अगर मैं 120 130 पे विकेट ले सकता हूँ, आई डोंट नीड टू पुश माई सेल्फ दैट मच. सो ताकि कम से कम मतलब बिकॉज वही बात है कि अगर 130 पे भी फॉर एग्जाम्पल फाइनल बॉलिंग करा देता पाकिस्तान would have probably won. And he probably thinks the same thing as well. I should not have stretched myself so much. I shouldn't have pushed myself so much. शायद injured ना होता, whatever it is. It's on his mind. So I don't think it's a fundamental thing कि जहाँ पे उसको permanent injury हो गई है, तो जहाँ पे वो करवा ही नहीं पा रहा. I think it's more about him sort of holding himself back. And I think हमें बेहतर अंदाजा इस चीज़ का तब होगा जब कोई बड़ा मैच आएगा, like एशिया कप में खेलेगा या फिर वर्ल्ड कप में खेलेगा, तो वहाँ में पता चलेगा कि वाकई उसकी पेस गिरी है या नहीं गिरी. But I was more surprised by कि वो जो Ehsanullah performance in the international cricket. That was really bad and very surprised by that क्योंकि आपको याद है हमारी कॉन्वर्सेशन जब चल रही थी IPL के दौरान And I was saying that this guy looks like a generational talent. Like जिस तरह की इसकी pace है, जो उसका height है, like he has so many like physical attributes that should make him an amazing international. जिस तरह के आपके ज़माने में Ambrose, Watch वगैरह थे. Like this force of nature type bowler, उस तरह का मुझे लग रहा था. और इंटरनेशनल में आया तो एकदम पेस भी इसकी वो नहीं रही. यहाँ पे 150 वो रेगुलरली हिट कर रहा होता था. वहाँ पे लाइक 140ish 130 से ऊपर ही जा रहा था, लेकिन 140ish टाइप था, which is fast, for sure fast, but not like express fast.
Bowling different as well. इसका style of bowling is मतलब जो strategy है ना, that didn't feel like the same that it was in PSL.
तो वहाँ पे तो आके ना मतलब he was just going for the body,
shot
करा रहा था, he was intimidating. यहाँ पे पता नहीं क्या.
यहाँ पे he was constantly trying to york और york उसकी लगती रही थी बार-बार. एक तो I don't think this is something I noticed. He was a middle over bowler in PSL. और यहाँ पे उसे final overs करना. And I think it's because I mean I don't blame the management for that, because I think what they're trying to do is what they did with Shaheen during his early years. They would give him the final over, put him in uncomfortable positions just to train him थोड़ा सा. And I think that's what the management is trying to do. उसको थोड़ा groom करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. But it could be alarming. And again इस बंदे ने first class खेली है. And ये भी एक बड़ा अजीब सा trend है कि हम जिन्होंने first class नहीं खेली होती हम उनको फौरन rocket कर देते हैं towards international cricket. Which worked for someone like Haris Rauf because वो टेपिया है. So but it won't work for everyone. So yeah, that is concerning in some sense.
Because वो बात है कि I had really high hopes for that guy.
Yeah.
The same way just for example, Shan Masood के साथ I had really high hopes. You know, Abdullah.
Shan Masood has proven as well.
International उस level पे नहीं गया, but I feel like he's building up and he will actually deliver at some point. अभी उसने आगे सिर्फ 48-49 के run मारे थे. Overall, he hasn't done amazingly, but I feel like he's building up to it and he will at some point come good. Mohammad Haris has done really well. But
Mohammad Haris should be the most improved out of all of this. Because I think when he first came and even in PSL, he was an extremely underwhelming talent, which people were propping up as a replacement for Isman, and I never got it because he was very underwhelming. But I think he has really improved his talent. And props to him. Improvement is like at such a high level, improving yourself is a big deal.
Because now even international level, people consistently hitting that level.
Yeah.
Not just PSL level. So I think he's probably of all the other players, probably looks the most improved. And someone definitely the most ready to play for the international team right now, at least from the PSL side. बाकी जो हैं वो उस level के नहीं. Even like आपके Abdullah Shafique for example, he still is great with the test team. But ODI team में भी मुझे समझ नहीं आता उसकी exact जगह जो है क्या बनती है.
उसकी T20 में जगह बनती है, which was one of the biggest surprises that I saw.
Somehow he's a much better T20 player.
The way he was smashing the balls, and he was like playing in a very Mahela Jayavardene type.
Very orthodox, but very effective.
It was more like just Jayavardene खेलता था ना कि he would find the spots and like gaps ढूंढता था and like and कुछ shots थे जो proper थे, power shots. Very surprising matches. But yeah, ODI में उसको again he's very young and.
But he is someone who is somewhat proven in the sense that test team में he's been amazing. Of late his form has been really bad in the test team as well. Like पिछले.
But that's not his fault.
पिछले 6-7 matches he hasn't done well, but he has been really good for the Pakistan team. I think he has potential. Probably he was someone I was really raving about, him and Shan Masood and Mohammad Huraira as well. I feel Huraira honestly.
Huraira would do well in ODI. Huraira has that technique.
वो तो अभी फटका नहीं है टीम के आसपास. अभी तो फिलहाल शान मसूद से जान छूटे तो फिर ही.
I am surprised कि हुरैरा की पर्ची नहीं लगी अभी.
अच्छा.
He's been treated like a normal talent for some. I mean, Shoaib Malik. Shoaib Malik का भतीजा है.
अच्छा हाँ.
Yeah, and I'm surprised कि पर्ची नहीं लगी. Even Shahid Afridi was like he's not.
Shoaib Malik भी out of favor हुआ है ना, ये मसला भी है. Shoaib Malik कोच बनेगा जब पाकिस्तान टीम का फिर इसकी बारी आएगी.
उधर Shoaib Malik as a coach would be good.
हाँ मतलब उसकी में सारी जो बनाता रहता है.
We have a chaotic mindset कि what would be good.
हाँ.
Yeah. But yeah, I think let's talk about Shan Masood.
हाँ उस पर हम बात भी कर रहे थे. So the big problem for us.
I don't know if you guys
और
saw.
इमाद वसीम का इमाद कह रहा हूँ अपना इमामुल हक का भी best buddy जो है वो.
I love how like these people like क्या कहते हैं. If people become against them, Allah they just. I don't want to make this joke. Never mind, cut this out. But no, like it didn't make sense because he has a 60 average, and it's a very questionable decision to remove him from the team. And चलो आपने एक मैच के लिए निकाल दिया, ठीक है, but दूसरी मैच में भी निकाल दी, and then उस मैच में जिसमें specifically आपने I assume locker room में थोड़ी सी लड़ाई हुई होगी इस बात पर. उस मैच में फिर शान मसूद ने अपने आप को पिक नहीं किया. And also Shan Masood support system and the propaganda machine around Shan Masood, excluding.
Just hold on for a second.
Yeah,
Still recording?
yeah.
Still recording. ठीक है.
Yeah. Excluding the part के Shan Masood is English बोलते हैं and all that, people actually believe that he can do better, right?
And I think वो, to some extent I was part of that as well क्योंकि he had a great dish day average.
Yeah.
Probably one of the highest dish day average in Pakistan history. So I thought कि यार कोई reason तो होगा इसका, मतलब there must be something to it.
But the argument,
56 or something.
The argument that people constantly make is that he has not played enough international cricket, right? So maybe like अगर आप उसको 20 matches खिला दो, then see कि वो कहाँ पे. And I disagree with that because he didn't play list A cricket in Pakistan, right? ये argument उन players के लिए बनती है जो list A cricket पाकिस्तान में खेले. ठीक है.
For some people that was actually even a bigger argument. क्योंकि लगा कि यार अगर इंग्लैंड में जाके ये बंदा परफॉर्म कर सकता है तो पाकिस्तान में
तो यहाँ पे that's my argument ना. तो उसने यहाँ पे क्यों नहीं परफॉर्म किया? That means he just doesn't have it in him. And I can see stuff in his mentality, like the way that he approaches the team. I see faults in that because he somewhere along the line उसको कहीं वही आई है कि मुझे तेज खेलना है, मुझे aggressive खेलना है, which worked for him in T20. But it has really hurt his game in Test and ODI. And you could see that this is an excellent batter. This is an excellent batter who's making stupid decisions.
Because his technique is probably the best that I've seen for any Pakistani player. Like him and probably another Imam.
Yeah.
That's probably the best technique of any Pakistani batsman. Because कोई बात है कि when you were talking about the T20 thing, he has done really well in T20. Like he was one of the, I think it was time की conversations हमारी उठा के देखें. We were talking about the fact that he really embodied that finisher role for Pakistan. And no one else had done
finisher
that.
And also the anchor, but not anchor in the Rizwan way. Anchor in a genuine way कि वो innings को carry कर रहा है in a way that he's not holding the team back.
Yeah. I mean, he's moving it forward with momentum as well. वो भी था. So I mean that is the contradiction because I never really thought of him as a T20 player and he's done really well there.
Yeah.
And ODI में जहाँ मुझे यकीन था कि वो चल पड़ेगा, उसको बस मौका मिलना चाहिए यासिन. अभी वो fit in आ नहीं रहा. Because that's fundamentally the reason why we lost the last ODI.
Yeah.
तो वो भी मतलब sort of that's like the मुझे बात ये है कि in terms of the team, I feel like 1 to 3 is pretty sorted.
Yeah.
Even like I think number 5 or number 6 is kind of sorted.
Number 4 is sorted. Rizwan is
also doing well.
Yeah.
I think वो भी 4 भी आपको sorted है. उसके बाद I think even Chacha had like number 6 or something.
Chacha has proved himself in the final ODI. I think he's very close to being.
These are like 5 players जो पता है कि हमारे batsmen नहीं होंगे. These are will be like the spine of our batters.
I do feel
who else is there?
I do feel like instead of Shahdab से पहले ना they should bring in Haris, because I think by that time it's your typical जो इफ्तिखार के बाद I feel like वो finisher role आता है जो normally पहले आसिफ क्या कहते हैं embody करता है. उसकी जगह अगर आप हारिस को ले, because I noticed that while I was watching the match live, I जब चौथी पांचवी विकेट गिर गई थी शादाब आया था, so my dad was hopeful because हमें scoreboard तो दिख नहीं रहा था, so we were hopeful कि मोहम्मद हारिस आएगा, right? We were all waiting कि मोहम्मद हारिस आएगा. मोहम्मद हारिस was not there और उसकी कमी महसूस हुई थी because अगर उस पॉइंट पे वो अगर आता था जब 9 ओवर रिक्वायर्ड था, the game could have turned up. So maybe putting Mohammad Haris in at number 7, maybe that would be a decent decision.
That's very good बात है कि आसिफ का तो role था, that was a very uniquely T20 role.
Yeah.
Like a finisher who's also a hitter.
Yeah.
But we don't really have that in the ODI setup. Like
we
आप
had
कर सकते हैं ODI में इस तरह के usually finishes होते नहीं हैं. You get guys who usually hit 2s, 3s, occasional boundaries and try to compete with that way. It would be a bold step if they go for that, and it would be like a unique strategy. It might work. I don't know. It's not something that's been proven in ODI so far.
We had Khushdin, and Khushdin was performing well in the ODI circuit, but because वो उसकी public relations खराब हो गई in T20, तो वो typical Pakistan strategy है कि एक format में perform नहीं करा तो दूसरे में निकाल दो. Which again, because Khushdin was established as an ODI finisher, but for some reason we're not with it. And I still feel like इसकी at least ODI में तो जगह बनी. So that doesn't make sense to me.
So we have like these 5 players जो मुझे लगता है कि definitely आपकी बैटिंग के अंदर आ जाते हैं. So going down to I think मसला शायद 6 or 7 पे है. आप कहते हैं हारिस को होना चाहिए.
Yeah.
Do you feel like Shahdab should be in the team? Shahdab has been out of form for a while now. I'm starting to question his position. I don't know आपकी क्या उस पे है.
Well, the thing he does best and the thing he does to this day is he's a good line length bowler. तो अगर उसको आप मिडिल ओवर्स में लाएंगे तो ही इसको ना मैच फंसा देगा, एक ही जगह बॉल कराता रहेगा फील्ड. ही डज वेरी स्मार्ट वर्क.
But he hasn't really done that. Like पिछले कुछ मैच से कुछ भी खा रहा है. Average उसकी खराब हुई है. Bowling इतनी अच्छी नहीं रही. Batting has not all been that great either. पहले तो ये था कि दोनों चीज़ें कर रहा होता था. In fact, he was one of the best performers overall. Bowling में भी आएगा, रन रोकेगा, वहाँ पे विकेट निकालेगा. Batting में भी रन निकालेगा. और fielding में तो he was one of the best fielders we ever had. तो वो मतलब अभी the only place he's performing consistently is his fielding. ना बैटिंग में उसने से परफॉर्म करा ना बॉलिंग में उससे कर रहा है. पिछले कुछ अरसे से लाइक सिंस द वर्ल्ड कप PSL में भी उस तरह से नहीं परफॉर्म कर रहा था. वन ऑफ द रीजंस व्हाई इस्लामाबाद wasn't doing well was because he was such a fundamental player to them and he was not performing at his highest level. And then उसके बाद अभी जो वनडे टूर्नामेंट भी हुआ है उसमें आई थिंक एक मैच में ही चला था शायद. he batted well in one match as I recall. और उसके अलावा I didn't really see much of a performance.
He played well in the, I mean उसने runs कम बनाए थे but he played well in the final ODI as well.
But that was it. Like उसकी overall एक consistency जो है मुझे नजर नहीं आ रही. Like he hasn't really done that for a while now.
He's been out of batting form for a
while. Batting form क्योंकि जो उसकी PSL में नजर आई थी पिछले सीजन में where he was like averaging 50 or something और strike rate भी पता नहीं 180 का strike rate.
वो वर्ल्ड कप में भी नहीं देखी थी ना एशिया कप में देखी.
हाँ, he never really replicated that at the international level. और bowling भी उसकी बस उस level की नहीं रही. I honestly don't know. I mean he is a class player. लेकिन वो बात है कि he's been out of form and he's been carried on reputation for quite a while. और there are other people who can replace him. I feel इनकी जगह मतलब वो आ सकते हैं. I feel like there are other people who can come in for him, but I don't know. अभी मुझे जो one person that I'm not too sure about is Shaheen. At least one of the people जो मुझे लगता है क्योंकि मुझे लगता है bowling की side भी हमारी set है.
And plus Usama Mir
भी set है. Shaheen भी set है.
Usama Mir is really
Usama
knocking the door in terms of
exactly. Usama Mir भी लगता है उसकी जगह Usama Mir को होना चाहिए. I really feel कि Shahdab की जगह Usama Mir मौजूद है. Replacement and he seems like a much more dangerous bowler right now.
And he's also an all-rounder.
He is an all-rounder.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's also an all-rounder as well. So मुझे लगता है इस time पे Usama Mir deserves a much deserves the spot a lot more than Shahdab. Even though Shahdab has done amazingly and he has been a phenomenal player for Pakistan in the last 4-5 years. And that I mean reputation is earned obviously. Reputation की basis पे उसको रखा हुआ है. So he has an earned reputation. लेकिन at this point मुझे लगता है पिछले कोई almost 5-6 महीने से he's been out of form. 5 or 6 months now. So how long can they carry him and can they carry him to the World Cup with that form? Because obviously World Cup tournament के दौरान form वापस आना बहुत मुश्किल है. It can happen, but it's very rare.
And plus this brings us to our segue, which is we don't have any matches
Before the World
after
Cup.
this.
Which brings us to the segue of the Asia Cup.
Yeah.
क्योंकि हमारा ख्याल था कि हम एशिया कप खेलेंगे लेकिन वो क्या नाम है रहता फैला हुआ इस वक्त पूरा एशिया कप का. क्या होगा किस तरह से होगा. अभी रिसेंटली मैं सुन रहा था कि पाकिस्तान was talking about the hybrid model in which they were saying कि ठीक है इंडिया के जो मैचेस अभी इंडिया has refused to play Pakistan. तो पाकिस्तान graciously said कि ठीक है कि आप हमें न्यूट्रल वेन्यू पे खेलें जितने आपके मैचेस हैं. इवन if India gets to the World Cup sorry the Asia Cup final we won't even have a final in Pakistan. We can play the final at the neutral venue as well, which means fundamentally that the host nation will play fewer games than the neutral venue, which is disgusting anyway, but let's forget that for now. आपके उसके बावजूद भी they are saying no to that, and I think the reason they are saying no to that is because पाकिस्तान ने कहा कि ठीक है आप हमारे साथ न्यूट्रल वेन्यू में खेलेंगे तो जो आपका वर्ल्ड कप हो रहा है उसमें हम आपके साथ न्यूट्रल वेन्यू खेलेंगे.
Which is a big financial loss for them.
हाँ वो उसको मानने को तैयार नहीं हो रहे. कह रहे नहीं हम मुझे वहाँ तो हमें जाना नहीं है और तुमने यहाँ पे आना है. So I mean that's the thing.
And that's what I was telling you कि this is a ये जो इन्होंने अपने लिए एक situation जो create की है. This is no win. There's no win here. Because either way what they want is कि हम पाकिस्तान में ना खेलें लेकिन पाकिस्तान हमारे पास आके खेले. Which is just not going to happen, right? Because it's not the fact कि उनकी गवर्नमेंट nationalistic है. आजकल हमारी गवर्नमेंट भी nationalistic है. This is not going to happen. And उससे which is basically translating to कि जो भी इनकम हमारी बनती है पाकिस्तान इंडिया की गेम्स में ठीक है वो हम रखेंगे आप नहीं रखेंगे. That's basically what they're going at. Which is at the end of the day Pakistan is never going to agree with that. And इसका सिर्फ जो क्या कहते हैं इससे जो प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट होता है वो ये है कि जो इस साल जो पाकिस्तान इंडिया के जो मैचेस होने हैं they won't earn any money out of that. So their insistence on this issue is alarming in the sense that they are going to lose a fuck ton of money basically. And I don't get why they keep insisting कि नहीं करना. Because I mean I know हमारी पाकिस्तानी साइड की न्यूज़ मीडिया वो चीज़ ये फाइनेंशियल साइड इतनी हाईलाइट नहीं कर रही. They are more concerned with like the nationalistic aspect. But I'm very like confused कि like from a financial perspective because BCCI is a business. They're all about the money. Um, what are they thinking? Like what's the motive behind this? Where are they getting at? I assumed कि जब ये September में issue start हुआ था कि they will give up on this eventually because they did that in the last time as well. Right? I remember Pulwama के attacks हुए थे उस वक्त. So I think they had something to do with they were going to refuse to play ODI games. And and that eventually died down and match हो गया हर हाल में वो कोई मसला नहीं है. I expected that the same would happen कि इन्होंने शुरू में ड्रामे करने for good PR and good press from their end and then इन्होंने खुद ही चुपचाप मैच कर लेना because here's the thing, here's what they're forgetting. If they're appeasing their Bakhti Awam, right, their BJP Awam, right, the same BJP Awam that is saying कि हम पाकिस्तान टूर नहीं करेंगे, right, they are the same Awam कि जब मैच का वक्त आएगा they would be expecting an India Pakistan match because they derive their social capital from it, right? So like again, it's self-defeating in every way. At the end of the day, they do need that match, and I don't know why they are behaving this way.
Yeah, let's see. क्योंकि वो बात है कि if that क्योंकि जिस तरह से भी फिलहाल डेडलॉक बना हुआ है, worst case scenario is कि आपका एशिया कप नहीं होगा. India will probably host some other tournament. Pakistan will also play some other teams. Maybe थोड़ा बहुत
Asia Cup 1, Asia Cup 2.
Asia Cup 1 और Asia Cup 2 भी होने वाले हैं.
Yeah.
तो वही बात है कि उसके बाद हम खेल तो लेंगे but I mean it won't be exactly the same kind of preparation because obviously Asia Cup में उसका pressure होगा, मैचेस बड़े होंगे.
Which is by the way our fault as well because I do not understand PCB के fixtures this time because if you compare it to India, India is having ODI series with all the big three nations basically. Big three nations, New Zealand के साथ एक series है एक और. I think वो होके या होगी exactly. So they're having these big series. Okay, they're really preparing for the ODI World Cup. They are resting their players. उनसे सारे formats से खिला रहे हैं. विराट कोहली जैसे players have stopped playing T20, right? We're not doing the same. हमारी ये भी जो न्यूजीलैंड की series हुई थी, which was with न्यूजीलैंड की C team, and that's it. That's it for now. That's it until the Asia Cup, and उसमें भी हमारा इंडिया के साथ खेलने का time. So I feel like अभी से we feel very underprepared. Even though the team is very good, but preparation is no business. One of the biggest reasons हम final में गए थे, even though हमारा तुक्का लगा था पिछले साल, was because my preparation बहुत अच्छी थी. अब वो level of preparation हमें अभी नहीं दिख रही. I don't know what PCB is thinking. Like I always expected कि एकदम से ये लोग करेंगे कि हाँ ये अगले 2 हफ्ते में ये series होगी. But that's not
ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. और I just hope वो situation ना बने जो पिछले World Cup में थी because again I feel like the last World Cup ODI World Cup हुआ था, Pakistan was I feel like in a really strong position towards the end. तो जब लग रहा था कि अगर if they get to the semi-final, they look like a team that could win.
Yeah.
They were the most informed team at the time, and because they started so late, they lost so many matches at the start कि जो आखिर का momentum था, they didn't get into the semi-final. अभी मुझे शक है कि ऐसा ना हो कि again हम World Cup पहुंचे, we are underprepared, and it takes us a while to kind of pick up momentum. तो अगर या तो T20 World Cup तुम्हारा तुक्का लग जाए और किस तरीके से वो बात है अफ्रीका के साथ कोई ना कोई फिर भंड हो जाए और अब पहुंच जाए अगले जो है राउंड में. हाँ, so I think let's just finalize this whole thing. So in terms of the team, I think हमने बात की थी कि टीम में जो हमारे players हैं, so what exactly I think we should just finish it with like the best 11 जो हमारे माइंड में है. So starting from like the number 1 to number 11 कर लेते हैं. It's pretty simple, straightforward for us. I think obviously the पहले टीम तो हमारे decided है.
Yeah.
So we have
Are they?
हाँ मतलब not in terms of बाबर को नहीं पता लेकिन हमारे हिसाब से कि बाबर होगा. We have
नहीं I meant Shan Masood and Imam.
हाँ उनके मैं कह रहा हूँ इमाम उनके लिए, लेकिन वैसे तो मतलब हमें पता है कि आपकी क्या नाम है फिलहाल फ़खर है, इमाम है इस वक्त में. नंबर 3 पे आपका बाबर है, नंबर 4 पे आपका रिजवान है, नंबर 5 पे चाचा है या किसको हम देते हैं?
Number 5 पे चाचा.
नंबर 5 पे आपका चाचा है, एंड देन फिर उसके बाद थोड़ा सा इमरजेंसी नंबर 6 पे कौन आएगा? Are we sending Harrison at number 6?
I think we should send.
We should send Harrison number 6. Number 7 पे
Shahdab
या Osama. I feel like it should be Osama, but चलें Shahdab probably होगा उसे. Number 8 उसके बाद फिर हमारे bowlers शुरू हो जाते हैं. I think that's pretty settled as well. I think it's settled. I think we have क्या कहते हैं?
Naseem, Shaheen and Haris. I am not sure about Haris. What this depends on is Ehsanullah or Wasim Jr. I would go with Wasim Jr. because he has much more experience. And I was talking about this with my dad earlier. कि Wasim Jr. on his own is a very average bowler. Very average. Like जिस तरह ये bowling कराता है, it's mediocre. But I think when he is in the company of these bowlers, then he feels like a good captain.
हाँ,
So, like, I think he's a very good support bowler. That's what.
हाँ, he's a good support bowler.
So now the real question is now अगर पाकिस्तान के matches और होते हैं between the World Cup, so I would be advocating for is कि maybe tentatively आप Ehsanullah को रखें, because by that time maybe Ehsanullah सामने आ जाए, right? But now I'm not sure about this. And
There's not enough time.
there's not enough
And
time.
his form is pretty bad.
So it's probably
I think
Wasim
pretty
Junior and then the three.
हाँ, लगी like 8, 9, 10, 11 पे जो आपके आ रहे हैं, it's basically वही है कि वसीम जूनियर है, you have Naseem Shah, you have Shaheen
Yeah.
So in a way that's probably the few times जहाँ पे हम World Cup going to the World Cup we have a very settled team. जहाँ हमें पता है we are pretty sure about कि ये लोग हमारे होंगे इस टीम के अंदर और बाकी मतलब you can have backup में रख लें शान मसूद को शॉट पूरा करना वो भी हो जाएगा उसामा को रख लें और आपके कौन से प्लेयर आ सकते हैं
You know what they should do इनका अगर शॉट पूरा करना है तो आप उनको बोलेंगे जो डेजिग्नेटेड स्पोक्समैन है ड्यूरिंग पोस्ट मैच कॉन्फ्रेंसेस वो शान मसूद
अच्छा
नजम सेठी भी खुश टीम भी खुश या
एग्जैक्टली हाँ वो तो हम कर सकते हैं so yeah I think that's pretty much it going into the World Cup we will see how the Asia Cup thing pans out and whenever it does we will actually try and do a vlog on that
yeah
ठीक है चलें okay great see you all soon and bye everyone